Hello, YouTube. I've been making YouTube videos for the last 30 days because I was kicked off of my Facebook, and these last 5 hours are longer than the rest of the days, the 28 days. Anyway, I'm on here to say that I had been expressing all of the mishaps in my life. And now, not that I know that I did everything or utilized the correct steps that they might have in these books and things, but I survived. And come to find out, my survival is much better than most whatever. 99% of the people that go through the family that I've been in does not come out with Jesus. There's a small percentage of us that are able to break free from the curse. And there's about 4 ways. One of them is jail, prisons, institutionalization, meaning asylums, insane asylums, suicide, and murdered. Now, I'm none of those, and I've broken away. Which means the percentage of people that break away without the 4 reasons that I gave is extremely low. And I've been made aware of this. At first, I was very, very extremely angry, disappointed, and dumbfounded that my siblings didn't follow my lead. When I was in 12th grade, and they wouldn't come out with me, they stayed with mother. Meaning they endured the abuse. Now, they may think they did it for me, but no, they did not. They did it for themselves, and I chose not to do it for myself. The problem with this is they have to feel some sort of way. Maybe they feel like I don't do enough chores, or I didn't do that with mommy, so why do I get to have this and all that? Well, what you chose to do for mother was nasty, and I chose to be a slave for not only her, but the 2 of you. And I chose to show you that you don't have to do everything she says do. You chose not to notice that you didn't get no extra new clothes. You didn't get no extra piece of candy. You just got orgasmed. And then you probably learned that you could do that on your own. But see, some of us grew up and did this to our own children and like to say, well, we all had hard childhoods, Tanya. That's a big giveaway. Because all means that your children are now having a bad childhood, meaning your grandchildren even your adult children, because I've been abused as an adult child. And what I'm going to do is maybe explain some of my feelings that I had during certain situations, and explain how I got out of it. Sometimes you can't get out of it when it's such a horrendous or huge problem as such as the one I described. I'm still being abused, I would say financially, and that comes to mentally and emotionally. And they may beg to differ, but I say this because they are proactive, highly proactive in taking my identity. Each of you want my identity, and each of you have attempted or is currently attempting. That to include the imposters by the name of Teresa and Simone. Now, as I've been saying, that's a very stupid position. Now, you guys seem to think that I'm stupid. But the thing is that talking with my mother doesn't necessarily, as you can mean that that she knows me as well as you guys think. Or else why would she come asking you guys stuff about me? Why would she need you? Apparently she thinks that you, Simone, and you, Teresa, knows me better, which you don't. You know why? You only chose to get to know me through a certain degree that you was interested in. And that was someone to party with. Both of you know I study real hard and I try real hard to make sure I get my life together. And Teresa, both of you have seen me come up. Simone, you're not on our level. You're not on the level that I acquire because you don't have the resources to keep up such a lifestyle. Not that my home is very neat, but I'm just saying you don't have this lifestyle to keep up. I don't know why you think you can pretend to be me in order to accumulate or acquire something to take over my lifestyle, take over my being. You too, Teresa. Now, you and I equal. All you have to do is figure out the disability code. Housebound. So I don't really have anything unless there's a whole nother situation. Something else that would pique the curiosity of a person who's well off. Not rich, but well off, well-to-do. Yeah, you probably still have more than me because you're Social Security with your post office and stuff like that, yeah. But that's neither here nor there. What's here nor there is anyone that you try to meet off of me is going to try to take advantage of you, Teresa. And you're going to have people that have no money ever. Worse than when I was homeless, even. At least I could kind of keep up. Pay my way. I couldn't keep up as far as the tips. But, you didn't have to buy me anything. Not really, unless you chose to. And sometimes I treat you homeless. So these people, homeless or not, will not give you that type of, you're never going to meet another me. You're not going to meet in Teresa, Simone, someone that won't beat your ass. So if Michelle has happened to get you guys to meet each other, Simone, I'd leave Teresa quite alone if I were you because she's very nice, very giving, but very will kick your motherfucking ass. She's got man strength. That's where you better be careful. I'm just a woman in men's clothes. She has a man arm on her body, literally. Not figuratively speaking. Not Muhammad Ali's daughter speaking. We're talking Muhammad Ali speaking. You don't want to fight her. She's going to fight you like she's a man. Remember that. So you might not want to fuck with her because of how you are, Simone. You're always going to do something that deserves you to get your ass kicked. You've done a lot of things that I should kick your ass. But you know what you got to do? Is to please hit me first. And I can't wait. You come into my vision, get real close so you can slap the fuck out of me. That way I can get busy on you. Yeah, I can't wait because you're going to try it. Because you're too evil, vindictive, and you hate and love to want to be me. And I am getting so much more beautiful than you could ever be on purpose, bitch. You can't comb your hair. Nothing like this. You ain't got no hair on your head. You can't keep none. You can't hold your shoulders like mine. You big, look like you got on motherfucking shoulder pads. Teresa, if you done got with this bozo, she got cement mixer coochie, maintenance room, cement mixer in the bottom of the gutter. These are the places she told me that she's frequented in order to indulge in adult sexual activities. Oh, yes, she is a pubescent provocative prevaricator. But things like that, I do believe we're going to just go ahead and make sure that we write those down as truthful. Because who says that? Just like the awful things that I said happened in my life. They're very shameful things. Things that are very extremely hard to say. That's why I would hope that you know that I'm not lying. Yeah. I am the daughter of the boy, as of when he was a boy. Doesn't matter what you say. Your opinions are all irrelevant. I know who my father is, and it is not Lawrence Cummings. It's the king of pop. The king of this shit. The new angel of music is most definitely and most indubitably my father. Have you guessed his name yet? You better. Michael Jackson. Which one? The one everybody knows. The pygmies know my daddy. And I had to stop saying it when I became about 4 or 5 years old. Come to find out, my sister and brothers know and they shouldn't know. If I couldn't say, how the fuck do they get to know? Now, I was on paper giving it away, because my daddy was a boy. And when I say boy, I don't mean teenager. So he had to lose me. But I believe there was more than one of me. My sister's on tour right now. But if she ain't sister, that's because her name turned into auntie. As my other auntie, my real auntie, my mama's sister, I call her Marcia. So I thought the word auntie was a name. So I thought Janet Jackson's name turned into auntie. Whereas they were teaching me that that's what she was turning into. And my name is Babe. Baby. B-A-B-E. Don't you ever forget it. That's what my daddy says, sugar baby. You don't think so? You better ask Blanket. So you want to know who I am? My name is and has always been Sugar Baby. And don't you ever lie on me again, Michelle Adrian Smith. That was the worst thing you could have done. I don't know why you didn't stop incesting after you did that. I am the truth. And you all know it. Everyone in my family knows it. They'll probably not say, trying to keep Michelle's face even in her death. But guess what? What has she done for me ever? But took my sister away, named her auntie, and then took her away too. Put her in the TV and burnt her arms up. That's what I know. I couldn't talk to nobody about it. It's my first time seeing it since I saw it on the TV. Because you get a beat down when you talk about your relatives being in the TV. They beat you. And they beat you. And they beat you. Till you're not going to say it no more. And they beat you so bad you have to take a nap. And they have to put the alcohol on you while you sleep. And you don't even flinch with the alcohol. Why? Because the whips hurt already. This is an alcohol time when you don't feel the alcohol. You hear me? Surprised I ain't got them doggone slave marks on my back like that man. They tried to beat me like my name was Toby. Yes, they did. Sure enough. Tried to tell me my name was no longer Kunta. That's the kind of whooping I got as a baby much younger than Kunta Kinte. So don't you ever tell me who I am and who I cannot be. Say it out loud. Sing it to the world. I know I am someone, so let the truth unfurl. No one can hurt me now because we know it's true. Because I believe in me, so you believe in you. Help me say it. Come and say, come and say, come and say. Come and say, come and say, come and say. Mama say, mama saw. Mama co-signed. Mama said, mama saw, mama co-signed. Me away from my daddy.